Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. And in recent news, there has been talk about putting Borderlands 1 upon the PlayStation 4 and re-releasing it. And they were asking about like a few things in which that they can necessarily change to make the game better. And I've been rattling that around in my brain for pretty much a good while now. You know, sort of like a few days after like the news article dropped. And I finally came to this conclusion. The first Borderlands is not necessarily a bad game, and really there isn't all that much that you really need to improve on, aside from actually putting in some story about all four of the characters, such as, well, now Roland, Brick, Mordecai, and also Lilith. It would be nice to actually see them interact with all of the other characters outside of just like a 3-bubble script and like some reading text. I mean, sure thing, that may not be like the most ideal thing to do, to go back and just actually kind of like create brand new like animations and necessarily like create like make some of the way more scripted heavy story missions way more like animated, and you know, get way more into story with those. But honestly, I do think that is the one key thing that Borderlands is actually missing. Because gameplay aside, it's fun. It may be boring to a lot of people, but at the end of the day, it's a team-based game. So really, if it's team-based and you have one person working like each one of each specific classes, then yeah, the game can be pretty fun. However, really thinking about it though, it's like this is one of those games which does necessarily need a story. Because playing the first Borderlands and then going over to the second one, which is story heavy, it is a bit jarring to kind of see how like Roland is honestly way more stoic and serious than everybody, which is honestly pretty funny compared to how everybody else is. Mordecai is like a mindless drunk. Brick is a mindless guy who pretty much just is a mindless but fun guy who pretty much just likes to punch shit. And Lilith has a crush on Roland. I mean, like, that's something that I necessarily really didn't see coming, but somewhere in the back of my mind, I pretty much wanted it to happen. And with the new one coming out for PlayStation 4, it would be something to kind of solidify it, to pretty much say like, or pretty much like with like a spoiler that does happen later on in the game, and all of the NPC characters are actually sad about it. It's actually something to pretty much see, like, I want to see some build up for that, aside from just they have history from the first game and it goes from there. That's pretty much what I want to see. And they do necessarily do that now for the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2 and most of their DLC, but I would have liked to seen some of that in the first game, is all I'm saying. So that is what I got to say about that. What do you guys think about this? Do you like it, love it, hate it? Let me know down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves Show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.